Keep it locked. We'll be right back for FuhTrute. Keep it locked. We'll be right back for FuhTrute. Keep it locked. We'll be right back for FuhTrute.
Wednesday night again, and we're here again. It's my favorite time of the week. I want to say good night to everyone out there, and good night to everyone in general. It's Wednesday night. It's the hump night in the city, and we're here to do our thing, man. We got a beautiful guest on the show tonight, and before we get into our guest, let's start off the show the way we only know how to. And it's Wednesday night, and we are back at it again. And it's a brand new week with a brand new guest. And one of the things I like about doing this show is that I get to meet new people here on the show that I have never met before. I also love the anxiety and the unknown of meeting a new person, and it makes me feel like a brand new relationship. As you know, the show is here to promote and bring to you interested and talented people from all around the world. So if you know someone who fits this description, just point them to us and we will connect with them and give them a thumbs up. If you are new to the show, I hope you're enjoying us, and I hope you enjoy our guests as well. If you want to be part of the show, just drop us a comment and join the conversation as we talk, and we will respond to you and your comments. Okay. So by the way, our email address is DmanFromprospect@gmail.com, and you can always reach out to us at facebook.com/DmanForTrute. And you can catch all the reruns on YouTube. Simply go to Dman from Prospect, and they will be available to you. Oh man, now the city is heating up, and my mind was boggling today, right? And as you all know, for you, those of you who's watched the show before, my thoughts are a little bit scattered, and sometimes I get some weird ideas into my head. So I just kind of put them out there and let the world know what my thoughts are. So, demand thoughts for June 2nd, 2021, and these are my thoughts. Have you ever tried teaching about the birds and the bees? And now the butterflies. We all know that the birds chirp and whistle and lay their eggs, and sometimes they even do a nice little dance for us. If you are ever privileged to watch this dance, it is quite something. Now, let me tell you, meanwhile, the bees are quite a nuisance to the average person, but to a farmer or a keen eye observer, these bees do more than just buzz around. I'll get back to the bees in a second. The birds really are marvelous and have really spread their wings across our lives, giving some of the most devoted introverts something to do that excites them. We call it bird watching. You can't help but stare or marvel whenever, or if you're lucky enough to see an eagle or a falcon soaring through our skies. Birds are the top prize, and over the years we have managed to incorporate the word bird into many of our sentences, and it feels good. For example, birds of a feather flock together. Birds, the word, fly like a bird. I'm sure you have many more quotes you can relate to. Now, bees are unique. They sting really hard, and they are feared by some of the biggest and the bravest people on earth. I can only think of one famous quote which uses bees or butterflies, and it goes something like this: float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. And we all know by now that that was used by the famous and the immortal Muhammad Ali. I said I was going to get back to the bees in a second. And the bees are also unique, and they do so much good with so little attention. If you look closely with a big magnified camera, you will see bees going around pollinating and sucking and all those beautiful flowers of the world. Now, if you were a flower, wouldn't you like a bee to be there for you when you're all up in your feelings? The butterflies are the shadiest. They start as caterpillars and then they suddenly one day just come out. And I expect us not to be surprised. They are usually floating around, getting caught in spider webs and becoming the meal of an angry old spider who, quite frankly, would eat anything caught in his web. So in the future, when you start that sentence about learning about the birds and the bees, please don't forget to add the butterflies. Those are my thoughts. They're crazy. It's a hot day. Excuse me. But let me tell you enough about the birds and the bees and me. And let's talk about our beautiful guest tonight. And before I introduce her on the show tonight, uh, this lady, she's a Belizean by birth, but she claims that she's been around, living around in different places. So she don't know a whole lot about Belize, which I'm going to find out. I think she knows a little bit more than she's saying. She's very jovial. She's loving. She's down to earth, and she enjoys helping others. And that's very important, especially in these times right now. She loves going to the beach, by the way, and singing. And she is solo type kind of person. And she does a lot of YouTubing, as you all probably know. And if you don't know, now you should know, because you got to get to know, you got to subscribe and check her out and see where she's at and what she's doing. And tonight, our next guest is Antoinette Sanchez. Please welcome to the show, Antoinette.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. I see you doing your thing out there on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I got very, really curious um, watching your videos. And at first I thought you were from Grenada, but I dug a little bit deeper, and I watched some more videos. I subscribed, and I got interested in some of the things you were recording and stuff like that. But I want you to tell everyone a little bit about yourself, and let the people get to know you even more, because you got like over 2.3 thousand subscribers. Is that what it is?
They're about, I think it's 3 or 2, but they're about around that.
Hmm.
So
So go
go
ahead.
ahead.
You
Okay.
say.
So let me introduce myself. My name is Antoinette Sanchez. I am a Belizean by birth. Um, I don't know much about my country for one, because I left at age 4. But I enjoy what I do on YouTube. I enjoy helping people. I enjoy singing. Um, I'm just this happy and jovial person, and yeah, that's just me.
Wow. Well, you got a very beautiful smile, and you look very
Thank you.
jovial indeed. I just don't understand one thing, and that is you're a solo person, and you got like all these thousand people, like over 2,000 subscribers, but yet you're solo. Are you an introvert as well?
Well, no, not really. But so when I was starting YouTube, I was the only one who was interested in it. So I'm like, I could do it by myself because I know that I have the right personality for YouTube. So I just went for it.
You know what? That's interesting because I'm meeting a few people who blog or vlog, sorry, and they're very similar. Um, so behind the camera, I'm thinking that you guys are probably like really out there and cool with a lot of people, but I'm finding out it's a little bit different.
Nah. I mean, I like to be by myself most times. I feel like it's better for me. I stay out of trouble for one, drama for two, and I think when you're by yourself, you get to do more because you don't have negative people around you. You just don't have people to stop you from doing what you want to do at the end of the day.
Wow. Now let's jump back a little bit, because you said you left Belize at 4 years old, and can
Yeah.
I ask you why you left Belize?
Because my parents are missionaries of the Salvation Army, so I would go with them um, to different countries and islands.
Hey
That's why.
Nikki, big up.
Oh, those are my
That's one of your
people. Yes.
Or your people, your
That's
people.
right.
So, so I was thinking about that, and as you said, you don't know a lot about Belize, and I was starting to think, well, there's probably a couple things going on here. I never thought about the missionary, but I thought maybe she could be a spy for one. I say, or perhaps she's part of the UN and she just travels the world, or doing some kind of other wonderful stuff besides being a missionary. Oh, that's wonderful, anyways.
Yeah.
Um, well, we could talk about uh, the missions and so forth, but let's talk a little bit more about some other exciting stuff, which are your vlogs. And let me start by asking this: how long have you been vlogging?
Consistently, I would say 2 years. This year will make it 2 years. But I
2 years.
started, yes, I started 4 years ago, but I just wasn't consistent because I was, at that time, it was easy for me to give up. So I wasn't really taking it serious because maybe I was not getting the views that I wanted and so forth. So um, I gave it up for a while and then I just started back last year consistently.
Well, one of the good things about doing something that you like is that you just do it. So, forget about the likes and all that. I think Chronix had a song, about that, doing it for the love and not the like. But definitely, if it's something that you enjoy doing, just keep doing it. I'll tell you a little story because when I started doing this, we started doing it on the internet radio, and it was cool and everything, But once I started getting into it, started liking it a little bit more. So you start liking what you do, and you don't worry about the money, you don't worry about the other stuff, right? That will
I love
come.
what I do now. I love what I do. It's just that back
And
then I was getting a little discouraged, but I love what I do.
and that's called the foundation, like for any house, you need a foundation. So once you start, you build your foundation, and you come right up, and eventually
Right.
you'll be right there,
That's right.
you know so I think you're doing an awesome job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Try my best.
Yes, man. And I like your down to earth style. And I like, I watch the videos. I'm like, interesting. You know, um, so you seem like a very friendly person and a very open person. And you currently have 2.3. I'm just reading your numbers. 2.34 thousand subscribers.
Yes.
Man, I mean, you still got some ways to go, but you are off to a tremendous start. I mean, that's
I
pretty
am.
cool. Is YouTube rewarding you yet for this stuff?
Yes, I am monetized. I
Nice.
have my goal is to reach 10,000 subscribers so that I could get my little, plaque or whatever. But I'll get in there slowly but surely.
Well, that's
But
cool. You'll
I
get
am
there.
monetized. I
You
will.
will get there.
I will. I'm
We had
determined.
a vlogger on the show some time back too, and she was doing pretty good. She was just like blowing up. I think she was maybe past 5,000 or something.
Wow.
Um, but you're good. You're good. Just remain in that missionary position, and you'll be fine. You know what I'm saying?
I will.
Yes. So one other thing. Well, not one other thing, because I got so many questions for you, Antoinette. I want to hear about Belize. I want to hear about Grenada. I want to hear about Jamaica. I want to hear about all these places you've been. I was watching the one in Jamaica, and I realized you had like you built up so much good people around you so far. You had all the little kiddies, and you got some good people that supported you. Tell me about Ocharias, Jamaica.
Oh, from what I can remember, that was my favorite spot. I used to live in St. Anne's Bay, so that was like about 5 to 10 minutes away from Ocherius. Um, so I used to go to the Ocherius. I used to attend the Ocherius High School. So that was our favorite place. It has beautiful beaches. Um, if you're a person that loves to party, that's the party life right there. Then you have like Turtle River Park where you could go, you could chill. you could relax and just enjoy yourself with your friends or your families or your boo or whoever. Um, yeah.
Now, I had this. I now it's funny because well, it's not even that funny, but you mentioned the fact that your parents are part of the missionary group that go around from country to country, and are you similar too in terms of your religious belief and so forth?
I have the same belief, yes. I'm not doing the same work, but I support them and their ministry. Just as you know, the support
And of
material.
course, and they support you, right?
Of course, definitely,
Very good. I love that.
and I'm grateful for that.
Yes, I saw some comments on your channel, and it was cool that a lot of people were saying how they were happy that your dad was supporting you with what you were doing.
Yes,
I think that's pretty awesome. And when I mentioned your dad, you got that big smile on your face. So I'm
yes.
very excited about that.
He's my
Today is
biggest
my
supporter. He's always with me, like all of my walking vlogs. He will be the one who would drive behind me, drive in front of me, wait for me. That's he's my support system.
nice. Well, I'm happy about that. Today is my biggest daughter' birthday, so I'm really excited about that. So
Happy birthday
so
to her.
I like to see when girls are happy about their fathers.
Yes.
So Jamaica, Jamaica, Jamaica. So how long did you stay in Jamaica?
In total, I stayed 9 years. So
9 years.
I spent 6 years in St. Anne's Bay and three in Westmoreland.
Wow, wow. And that's all
Yes,
Jamaica, right?
yes, Jamaica. Not yes.
Yeah, cool, cool. Now, is there any thing that stands out the most when you talk about Jamaica from your point of view?
Jamaica, the food, the people. Um, yeah, the food and the people. I've met some amazing
Fo-
people, and the food was
Yes,
good.
yes, yes. Um, so when you arrive in Jamaica, um, was it like a culture shock for you being from Belize? But I mean, you're 4 years old, so not
That's
really.
no, I
I
wasn't
guess.
four when I left. I left Belize at age 4, but I went to Costa Rica, then Guatemala, then back to Belize. So I wasn't really when I got to Jamaica, I was about 10 thereabouts. So for me, I was just a child having fun. I didn't really, I wasn't really worrying about what was going on. I'm in a new country. I'm enjoying myself. That was it.
That's that. Now, do you speak any different languages besides English?
I used to. So right now I just know a little bit of Spanish, but I used to.
Because I was wondering, because you're surrounded by so many Spanish-speaking countries, you should be able to speak Spanish.
A little bit, poquito, solo poquito, nada más.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know none of that stuff, but I I do learn a little bit because Spanish is spoken in my home also, but I'm still trying to figure out all the mucho gracias and all that stuff, and the buenos dias and all that stuff, buenos noches, and so forth.
I think a lot of people know that. The Buenos Dias and Buenos Noches. I think we all know that one.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty cool, man. So Jamaica, and I guess it was you when you left Jamaica. Where did you end up going?
So from Jamaica, I moved to Grenada. Yes.
And I wanted to touch on that because Grenada, I've been to Grenada one time. It was just a stopover, and Grenada is one of my favorite places to go that I've never been. Uh, my
Ah,
best friend is from Grenada, so I'm like, so I'm so in tune to Grenada. I really want to get there and spend some time and meet the people. But
it's beautiful.
mhm, just beautiful.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. You have to go for yourself and see for yourself. The
Mhm.
island is beautiful. You have good people there too. Um, you should meet a lot of friendly people.
Yes, for
Their
sure.
food, their oil dong is very nice, which is their national dish.
Yes.
Um, you have places to explore in Grenada. You would love it.
Well, I can't wait to go, man. I've been saying it for years. My boy, he he talked about going there. He been there so many times since we talked about it, but I never went. Uh, but hopefully, pretty soon. Um, I got some friends down there too, and the people are always nice. So I'm very excited about finally or in the future getting there. Now, one of the things that stand out about you is that, besides your beautiful smile, of course, and when you were in Jamaica, you were speaking, sounding very Jamaican. And
Yes.
when you were in Grenada, you were sounding very Grenadian. That's why I
Yes.
was curious if you were some kind of spy or something. how
I
you
guess
managed? How you managed to do that?
I guess after living in a country for a while, you're gonna just adapt to their culture, their accent, and then for me, I had a lot of friends at the time, so it's like in Jamaica, I would always be around them, so we would be talking, I pick it up from them,
Mhm.
get the accent from them. Grenada, I'm always around my friends, so it's like I got that accent from just I guess
Yes.
just come natural.
Yeah, that and you know what that also says? It also says that you're really like good with people, because to be able to listen and also speak with that kind of accent or twang or whatever, it shows that you're talking with people. You
Yeah.
can't just do that, by listening and just not saying nothing. You know what I mean? Big up Nikki, by the way.
Yes.
And I like the fast with the F, the two S's.
But it's true. We pick up very fast. Because now that I'm in
Now, do you?
Belize, I'm speaking a little bit of Creole. So it's just, you know, when I'm talking to my friends, I have a little bit of everything, a little bit of Grenadian, Jamaican, Belizean. So it's a whole mixture. They get all in one.
I was really looking forward to hearing a little bit of Belizean, to hear what that sounds like.
Belizean. Um, Ask me a question. Hopefully I can answer like a Belizean.
Okay. Now, today and yesterday, there was a bit of drama, a bit of news in Belize that I keep hearing on the radio. So tell me a little bit about I think there's the first female governor general, and I think there's some kind of crime issue happening in Belize. So maybe you can tell me a little bit about what's happening in Belize.
Well, first of all, I don't know about that, so I can't tell you nothing about that. That's it.
I love
All
it.
right.
I love it.
I don't know
But
nothing about that.
you still sound
Hmm.
Jamaican.
I know. I know. I tried.
um, you know, I've been trying to figure out the Belize accent. Is very similar to some of the Caribbean, the way that we speak in the Caribbean. But um, you know, Belize, like, I really wanted that rawness from some, like, from a Belizean, and now you're
I know.
back, so you have that opportunity to do that. How
Yes,
long you gonna
I
be back
do.
there for?
I am not so sure. I am still trying to figure things out. I don't know if I want to stay here as yet or if I want to move or relocate. So I'm not sure. But I'm here for a while.
Nice, nice, nice.
Hmm.
Um, that's awesome, by the way. I like the fact that
Thank
you actually get to travel around the world. I'm not sure how far you guys are going, if it's within the Caribbean or big up Viola, by the way, or if you're going other places. But maybe you can elaborate a little bit more than that. If you guys are travel outside the Caribbean and Central America.
Well, I'm not sure where they're gonna move. Well, first of all, my parents are working with the Salvation Army. So they move whenever the Salvation Army is ready for them to move. I just choose to go with them. So it's not like, okay, because they're leaving, I have to go. So I don't know where my parents will go next, but if it's wherever, then I visit.
But you're growing up now, and you're probably having some different opinions, and you got different options and feelings, and people you're meeting, and all your emotions are starting to play with your thinking. You can't sit straight, you can't think straight. There's so much things going on in that beautiful young head. So are you going to continue with your parents as they move along, or are you just going to branch off?
As I said, I will visit, but I don't think I want to, travel with them like, okay, I'm gonna live with them. I'm getting
Mhm.
older now, so I want to, explore for myself and
That's
do
right.
my own thing, my own way. So, nah. Mm-mm.
But as you get older, it gets tougher. So things
I
don't
know.
come as easy as it used to be. So you got to be mindful of that. Don't get tricked.
I know.
There you go. See, there you go, guys. This lady seems to have a plan, and she's seen a lot. She's been moving around from 4 years old, so she got a lot of experience in travel. And she also traveled in two and three backpacks or luggages.
Two or three, more than that.
I bet. Uh, oh man, that's awesome, man. Vlogging, eh? So, so I got some really sweet questions for you, and well, you answer what made you leave Belize, and you got Mexico and Guatemala. Besides, you guys stuck in Belize. I was wondering about something. Now, does Belize consider themselves part of the Caribbean, or is it Central America?
Well, it is in Central America, but it's also considered as a Caribbean country. So that's all I know. It's in the Caribbean.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting. I know it's really cool. It's really cool that you and your parents can go and blend right to those countries, and trust me, um, going to those places. I mean, like maybe you're getting more aware now, but the Belize got like 4 or 5 different what do you call they have like the Maya history of the Mayans. Um, you got obviously the guys that came from Africa. You got Chinese. You got something called the Amorites or something like that. There's a deep history about Belize. You probably
Yeah. I don't. Mm-mm.
you should. It's very
I
interesting.
know, but I mean, like I travel to different countries, so it's like I just try to learn about all those countries and then I leave mine behind. So hopefully now that I'm here while exploring, I'm going to also get to know more about my own country. So when people ask questions about my country, I will be able to answer
Pretty
them.
cool, man. That I still
Yeah.
think it's pretty awesome. Anytime that anyone can get to travel, and expand your wings a little bit, get to meet different cultures, get to meet different people. It's a beautiful thing because your mind expands so much. Because people who are stuck in one place, a lot of times their mind only go around in that one particular area. So
Hmm.
it's a really good thing. Now, if all those countries that you've been to, which one really would be your favorite?
Jamaica. Followed by Grenada.
Jamaica.
But Jamaica. Jamaica is where I actually say I spent my teenage years. So
That's right.
that's where I've gained more friends. That's where I've gotten the most heartbreak. That's where I've experienced a lot. So I would say Jamaica. Jamaica is like my home, my second home. I love it here.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk a little bit about them heartbreaks,
Oh Lord.
cause I've been snooping.
Okay.
Mm. You still friends with that guy that you caught?
Who?
The boyfriend.
Oh.
Ah.
um. I wouldn't say we're friends, but I would say that hi and bye. How are you? You good? Yes, I'm good. Just a hi and bye relationship. Nothing more. Nothing less.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. That's good.
That's right.
Yeah, but you're young, so you got a lot of time to experience a lot of different things out there, different countries, and see what else is out there for you. Now, you Jamaica is a beautiful place from the pictures that I've seen, and
Yes,
um
it's beautiful.
and Grenada got a lot of wolves down there. How you escape from Grenada from those wolves?
What was? I haven't seen any. I don't know.
I'm talking about the fellas. Talk about the fellas.
Oh, them. Oh. Well,
Yes,
um,
yes,
for me, honestly speaking, like it bothers me every time I walk in town because it's like for me they just want to see a woman and then like all of them just coming at once. So for me, I didn't really like that about the men there, to be
right.
honest. But I mean, that's what they do. That's who they are. I don't know.
Yeah, I mentioned that because I know quite a few wolves from Grenada, and they're quite similar. So that's
Yeah.
why I asked you that
Mm-mm.
question.
Yes, that was like one thing. Anyone that knows me should say I always mention that to them. I'm like, I would never date a Grenadian man. I
Yes.
just don't.
So I,
Mm-mm.
I really like your style of vlogging. Um, I follow a lot of different vloggers, and I like your style because your style kind of invites the me or the viewer to just kind of go along with the ride with you. Um, Makes me feel like I'm you because a lot of people just kind of put it on as a show, but you kind of like it seems as though it's coming from you, and what you're seeing and hearing, I can almost feel it. So I like that style, and I say keep doing that.
Thank you.
Everyone is unique and everyone is different, and that
That's
style is
right.
definitely working.
Thank you.
Hey, no problem. So expand a little bit more about those two islands because those are the two places that you were mostly grown, right? Grenada and Jamaica. Um, while you were in Grenada, I know that you went to what is it called? You been in Grand Anse. Grand Anse is where again?
Man, that's Canada.
Yeah,
That's
Grand Anse, Grenada.
you're right. So in Ghana, my favorite thing to do is swim. Well, on the beach. So that's my favorite place to go. Ghana. The beach is beautiful. The water is pretty clear. Um, so and then there you could also find like things to eat. Chill at the park. But for me, I enjoyed the beach the most in Ghana. That was my favorite place.
I'm trying to read some of these comments here in the chat, but my eyes are a little bit. Uh, Nadia is saying it's her favorite beach too. She's been to Grenada also, so
Yes, I love it.
so so big up Nadia. You know me, I say. um, so somebody said that you're probably going to Guyana next, maybe Guyana.
Who knows? I don't know. Who knows?
Well, get ready for some mosquitoes because I hear they have a lot of big mosquitoes down there.
That's fine.
now since your parents were the missionary, do you go to any of the carnivals that in those islands as well, or you kind of skip those?
So I go to vlog. I might shake my leg, but I go to, just for the fun of it. I go to vlog. I know the people want to see it, and the beat is what gets to me. So now and again, I might move out to one and two time, and then get back to vlogging. So I just go to vlog.
I
Oh
like the
yes, I
mix
do
up
it.
Jamaican patois, from the Creole and the Grenadian thing and all the other islands that you've been to in the countries. It's all mixed up very good. I gotta say this, and that makes you really a really good person to talk to, or actually just to chat with, because with the amount of knowledge that you picked up in those places, trust me when I tell you that you have gained so much experience and knowledge just from being around so many different cultures. A lot of people don't really know it, but only until you're amongst the people that you really can really know. And some people never have that opportunity to experience it. So you're very fortunate.
So,
Yes, yes. Now, what's it like in Belize right now?
Belize, Belize is Belize. It's beautiful, of course. Um,
I will,
I haven't been
Viola.
to the
I'll come. She's invited me to Belize, so I'm gonna come one day.
Belize. I think she's inviting you to Guyana.
Oh, it's Guyana.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yes. Um, I haven't been to the Keys or Keys as yet. That's in my to do. That's on my to do list. Or Keys here in Belize. The beaches are beautiful. That's where most tourists go once they're in Belize. That's where they go. You will hardly see them in the city, but
Mhm.
the Key Carcass, San Pedro. That's where you're gonna see them. So that's my next move to head over there. Maybe for my birthday.
Now, what's your favorite dish? Your favorite food? Because I know you mentioned in Jamaica there was some really nice food, and Grenada as well, but especially the oil down. But tell me which is your favorite dish?
My favorites are, um, of course, ours, the rice and beans, chicken and salad. That's our national dish. I love oil dung as well from Grenada. Jamaica, I love the oxtail. I also love the ackee and saltfish. Yeah, those are my favorites.
Yes. Those are some of my favorites also, from Jamaican dishes. I try to stay away a little bit from the red meat a little bit. You know, I'm in more of the fish and chicken, but oxtail is definitely sweet. Most people
Yes,
just
I
go
love
for
it.
that. Now,
I love that.
is there a lot of oxtail eaten in Belize as well, or?
Um, Not like Jamaica.
Hmm.
I guess the special occasions you might find it here. But we are mostly like in Belize, you will mostly find people eating like gacho, salvutes, panades. These are mostly like Spanish food. And or rice and beans, chicken and salad, fried cake and beans with cheese, um, stuff like that. Not oxtail and these big things.
Now you did something very interesting there, because I think with some of those foods that you mentioned, that was a lot of vegetables and stuff. I don't think you was there meat involved there.
In the salvutes and yes, have meat. Some have coleslaw, beans. Some have cheese, beans, and corn tortilla. Some has flour, beans, chicken, cheese. It just depends on which one. Like the
Now
gacho, it will
sabuta,
be like
what is that? What is sabuta?
salbutes. Salbutes is okay. Salbutes is corn tortilla fried with chicken, cheese, tomato and tomatoes and ketchup. So it's like a
See, I'm
flat
learning.
thing, and then you just eat it.
Yeah, I'm
Some
learning a
chicken on
lot
top.
here. I'm really learning.
Yeah.
I'm really. This is one of the good things I like about doing this show because when I meet new people, and I'm really happy. You really you're the first person that from Belize that I probably had a conversation with. Maybe I did before, but not knowing. But
Mhm.
this feels really good to know to speak to you from Belize, and I'm looking forward to speaking with many other people from different places as well. It's pretty awesome. We're this world is so small. We seem to think is really big, but really is very small. And thanks for vlogging, making the world even seem smaller because you're what you're doing is inviting me into your eyes and seeing the world um, in a different view. Um,
Right.
you told me that you like to sing.
Oh, Lord. Yes, I do.
What kind of what do you sing? Like, do you have a certain kind of um I don't know, like
Um,
reggae,
gospel.
soca,
No, no, no.
salsa?
Just
I don't know.
gospel and soul, but R&B. I don't really like singing soca and like well,
Mhm.
I might sing one and two reggae, but I like I love I love to sing um soul, R&B, and gospel. Those are my three favorites.
Well, I kind of suspected that because from your intro, from I want you to she knows she tastes the best food from Grenada Point Blank and did them with. Now I'm guessing the Kita is a Grenadian, right?
That's right. She's in some of my vlogs too, so I'm always with her vlogging and so forth. So
Oh, okay.
yes.
I think I've seen her. Yeah. Yeah. Big up Grenada, anyways. Grenada is my favorite place away from Barbados. And um, I got lots of friends in Grenada too, and I can't wait to get there, man. I gotta get there. Jeez.
You should. You would love it. Trust me.
The only thing I don't like from the vlogs that I see is like the houses. They're leaning down like that, and I feel like I'm gonna get giddy and dizzy, and you know.
Grenada is hilly, so once you go
Yes.
there, you have to expect a lot of hills and like high one.
Yeah,
And I see
my
them. They
friend he
live
was
so
telling me.
comfortable there. They don't really worry.
I, I,
Some of them are literally on the side of the road, or some are up on the bottom, and they're happy.
no, I've seen from the videos, and I'm always impressed that nobody ever runs into houses with the cars and stuff like
Oh.
that.
Yeah.
So you see, it was not me. It's your good friend Viola,
Oh
who's
Lord.
breaking this question to you, not me.
Mhm.
But before you do it, because I know you want to do it, and I really appreciate you for doing that, Antoinette. But for you guys out there who are viewing this, and you guys, I want you to check out Antoinette at IG at Belizean Anto, and look at her intro. And her intro, she always introduces with her beautiful voice. It's Anto, right?
Yeah. On the
So
YouTube, not Instagram.
that's right. Sorry, on YouTube.
Yes.
That's right. That's right.
What's up, guys? It's the girl
Um,
and so.
so since I didn't want to be the person to ask you, I didn't want to feel like if I'm begging. But your good friend Viola said that you should sing a little something. Why don't you go ahead and bless us
Hmm,
with your beautiful
okay.
voice?
Alrighty. That was I wasn't really expecting that one, right? Okay. All right. All right. I don't even know what song to sing. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. stop by for a tale we saw. Yeah.
Beautiful. Very good. Yay! That was awesome.
Thank
You do have
you.
a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
And my little daughter is saying you have a beautiful voice as well. So if she's telling
Oh,
you that,
thank you.
trust me. Trust me if she's telling you that. um, but you know what I'm saying to you is this: if you got a talent and you got a beautiful voice like that, you should always expose it. You know, it doesn't make sense for you to have all that talent and keep it all bottled up. You know, let the world know, man. Do what you do. Let people know who you are. You only live once,
That's
right?
right.
Opportunities are very slim in this world, so they come around, you know, not too often. So, you know, whatever you can do to get it out there, just get it out there and let the people know, man.
Yes, I will.
Now, do you have any other talents besides singing and you love vlogging?
No. Maybe I can. No, that's thing I'm vlogging.
I get the feeling that you were holding back, like there was something else you want to say, or you just kind of like pulled it back and said, "Nah, that's not it."
That's thing I'm vlogging. That's my thing right there.
Now, will you be traveling probably to places like Barbados or maybe perhaps on vacations because you're growing up now. You maybe travel maybe North America, places like that.
I want to visit Barbados and I also want to visit Bahamas. Um, I don't know. The way the life is set up, you never know. But anything is possible. So
Hmm.
I'm just waiting and see. I'm just waiting to see what's next.
Yeah, the people in Bahamas are pretty friendly too. So it was pretty cool. I've been there one time and they were really friendly. Um, Good people just kind of blended right in, talked to the people, sat alongside the road and eat some fish and eat some raw conch in the, and it was pretty cool. One thing I did remember about Bahamas was that the sand was really fine and blinding my eyes, but it was beautiful as well. Pretty cool,
Nice.
and I mean, like you're really fortunate to have that opportunity just to move around like that. It's pretty cool, man. A lot of people envy you, by the way.
I know. But I'm blessed and highly favored.
Well said. Well said.
That's
Well
right.
said. Now, will you before I want to just kind of peek back at Jamaica a little bit, and will you be going back there and visit some of your friends?
I don't think it's gonna be anytime soon. The last time I went there was in 2019. So I don't really see myself going there anytime soon because if I could get to explore another country, I would
Hmm.
instead of going back to Jamaica. So I don't see myself going back anytime soon, but it's possible too. So I don't
And I gotta ask you about one of your vlogs. When you were a mama for one day and you had all those kids, how challenging was that?
know. Really challenging because I actually did not get to finish that vlog because I was knocked out. So it was really challenging because I was after them, talking to them over and over and over and over. By the time 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock came, I was out. So yes, it was challenging.
Oh man, I love the fact when you were like children, children, and they were like, "Yes, mama." That's pretty cool.
Yes,
I could tell that you were winding down to, you know, the kids. One thing about kids, they build up the energy, you know, while you get tired, and they just kind of like
that's
building
right.
up more, more.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh man.
When it was time to sleep,
So,
they were all ready to play.
so what's next? What's next for Antoinette? By the way, Antoinette is the name of my favorite cousin. So I got a cousin. Her name's Antoinette. So it spells differently, but it's the same thing. And it's pretty cool. Uh, I had to mention that.
Nice. No problem.
So what's next for you?
So what's next? I mean, I'm still gonna be doing my vlog. I'm starting this new series where I'm going to different hotels and resorts to review their place because I know that a lot of people are traveling to Belize and a lot of people don't really know about Belize for one. But for those who travel to Belize, they want to know where to stay, what to do, what to eat, where to go. So I reached out to a few resorts, you know, and I've collabed with one. I think it was this week, and I got a free night stay just to vlog the
Nice,
place and so
nice.
forth. So I have another one coming up. I'm gonna be doing that one on my birthday, which is June 26th. And I'm just trying to get out there and also get my country out there as well. So even though I don't know much about my country, through these vlogs, I'm going to get to know more about my country and help others, especially people who want to visit Belize or wherever I go. So
Well, that's the good thing about traveling, and the good thing that you were doing it from such a young age is that even though you were born in Belize, but if there's one thing about history, and history can tell you, even though you were born in Belize, your first set of traveling didn't start in Belize, started way before you came around, and it only brought your parents and the parents before them to Belize, but you came from a very beautiful place in the beginning. So keep the traveling, keep doing what you do. Just
I
look at the
will.
world as yours in general. This is our world, right? So it's no one place. I didn't born in Toronto. I was born in Barbados, right? So we just the world is ours, right?
That's fine.
That's right, man. Um, so you you Guyana. So you got a friend who's, I guess, is Guyanese, and is she?
Yeah.
Now she's Guyanese, but you haven't been to Guyana yet, or you have been to Guyana.
No, I haven't.
So how did you meet?
So through the Salvation Army.
Hmm, okay.
So because Salvation Army always have like activities. So all the Caribbean countries or islands would just meet in Jamaica for certain events and so forth, and then you get to meet people.
So big up, my Guyanese people. Anyways, big up all my Banas, and you know, there's a lot of people out there that meet here in this city, and true, and true, this beautiful city that I live in. There's so many people around us, and but I've never met somebody from Belize before, and this is the first time. Even though the Belizean I'm talking to doesn't even know Belize.
Yes, I'm
Amazing.
still a Belizean though, so you still have to give me a little props. I'm a Belizean by birth.
That's right. That's right.
That's it. It's in my
Um,
blood.
as, and I want to commend your appearance also for just getting you, bringing you to the person that you are, because I can tell you have such a beautiful personality, and it's going to take you far. You just got to keep up with it, and also keep doing what you do. You will be recognized. Uh, it's pretty awesome. I love the fact that there's so many people out there who very talented people. There's so much unexposed talent out there, and through vlogging, through YouTube videos, through Instagram, and so forth, we get to meet all of you, and it's pretty awesome, man. Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Now I know we just met, but is there anything else you want to get out there and let the world know before we call it quits for the night, or is there is that it? Is that for the Belizean?
Well, I want to say is subscribe to Answers Vlogs. And always remember to stay true to yourself because there's nobody in this world that is better than you. And when you subscribe to my vlog or my channel, then you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that Anto says to tell a friend to subscribe to her channel. That's all.
I love it. I love it, Antoinette. Antoinette with the with the mix up Jamaican and Grenadian um, pot twine. You can't even call it
Yeah.
patois, or you call it twine, pot twine. That's pretty awesome. Antoinette, I want to thank you for coming on the show tonight. You've
Thank you
been
for
pretty
having
awesome.
me.
You have brightened up the show um, with your personality. Do not be a stranger. I will continue to stalk all of your YouTube videos and your Instagram posts. Believe me.
Well, that's nice, but remember to tell a friend to tell a friend, right?
No, hey, look, I'm telling all my friends right now. I'll make sure that they all know.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yes. So big up Antoinette Sanchez, man.
Yes, sir. And thank you so much
Um,
for having me.
hey, no, it was a pleasure of mine. Do not be a stranger. Let's do this again sometime down the road. Stay connected,
No
and
problem.
um, and the next time that you come on, and the next time we talk, I want to see you have that 10,000 subscribers. Okay?
That's right. Me too.
Oh, hang on before you go, because there's one brother from Ghana in Africa, and he's killing it. He's killing it with his vlogging. Trust me. And the next time I speak with you, I want to see that you up there too as well.
That's right. I
So
will.
there you go, guys. Antoinette, beautiful vlogger from Belize. Um, she's aiming to reach 10,000 subscribers.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
hit her up, man. Click that subscribe button. Um, and let it happen. She's doing an awesome thing out there. So again, thank you, Antoinette, and be safe out there. Okay.
Thank you too. Thank you. You too.
Big up, Nikki. Nikki, you're awesome as well. I just want to say this to all the people out there and people who are watching. These guys who are vlogging, they're doing such a you don't understand. Like people don't understand how much I'm connected to the vloggers out there, because the vloggers are doing something that is really unique and really, I mean, it's been around for a while, but what they're doing is they're letting me and letting you know where they are. And if you ever want to travel, you're going on vacation, or you're going somewhere new to live or something, they do an awesome job of exposing that place and letting you know exactly what it's like for them where they are. And these guys, they kind of like pull me in to every event and every area where they are. And trust me, when I start watching these videos on YouTube, I'm there for hours just looking at the awesome terrain, looking at the geographical makeup of the islands or the countries. Some people in Europe are doing it as well. It's like such a wicked thing to watch. So big up Antoinette. Uh, big up Beijing Lifestyles, by the way. Big up all the vloggers who are doing their thing, and it's really cool that you guys can do this. So that being said, that was our guest for tonight. And until next week, we have a DJ entertainer who is gonna bless the show. He goes by the name of Level Vibes, and we're gonna chat it up with him. He's a wicked DJ, man. I'm talking about an awesome DJ that when he starts to play, trust me, you can't help but move. Yes. So I said it. He's pretty versatile. Um, so until next week, guys, God bless.